There we are. It's not showing on here.
Yeah, well, in a second.
So what we're talking about now is being pre-recorded?
Yep, looks like it.
Well, okay.
Just give them some copy audio. Unmute that one.
So that's our microphone right there?
Yep. Make sure we're coming through. Not too damn loud. Sorry guys, I have not used this type of microphone here in a while. So I'm just checking some stuff right quick. Making sure we got towns. Forgive me for the little backed up audio. There we go. Well, this is going to be a loud thing. Alright.
I'm going to take my vest off.
Alright. So, welcome in everybody. Got my buddy here at the tag thing down there in the bottom. Go check him out. He's going to be doing some fun stuff over on the YouTube, just starting out and everything.
Little of this, little of that.
Yeah, a little bit of acting stuff, a little bit of PS4 games, a little bit of whatever the hell pops into his demented little mind.
Thank you.
But in the meantime, we're going to be sitting there and we're going to be playing this old classic, watching me probably carry him through the whole entire damn game.
And high and mighty over here, huh?
Watching me die a lot while I carry him through the whole damn game.
No comment.
Let's see.
What my sister ever saw on you, I'll never know.
Who knows? But I do see, I don't think that's an old up there, but you got some likes from Russell. Yeah, at least one reaction. That wasn't me.
Wasn't me. Let me see who it was real quick.
If you can.
I can't see squat.
That's fine. We don't like squat.
I'm not a fan.
Squat talk too much trash. So, oh, don't think I didn't do that on purpose. Yeah, same controller.
God, this game makes me feel old.
You feel old. You feel old, Mr. 30.
32.
Still.
See if I remember how to do this.
Regular jump, spin jump. Yeah, practice the controls in there. Mr. 32 over here saying this game makes him feel old. He was still in diapers while I was playing this.
Oh, this is Yoshi's house. Dude.
So this dude was still in diapers while I was playing this game.
Dude, I was playing this game as a kid too.
Yeah, but I was playing it before you.
You realize my foster parents thought I broke the frickin' Super Nintendo when I pressed the eject button?
Love parents.
I was grounded from the the Nintendo for like 2 weeks.
I love parents. No, I'm just going off the simple fact that you're sitting there saying you're 3 years younger than me, which means I have 3 years more experience on you than this. And I was playing this when I was like 5.
Ooh, I got Yoshi.
Yes, you got a Yoshi. You also missed a chance for a 1-up. I'll go back in there and get the 1-up later because I need to.
Of course you will.
I need to regain that life I lost by laughing. And so, like I like to say, follow this great man. He'll be doing some funny stuff. You'll get an idea by watching us here today. Also,
if you like the way we banter back
Sylvia, hey, welcome in.
Ah, crap, I forgot about the little football player.
Welcome in, girl. How you?
Ow!
How you doing there?
Frickin'
if you want to follow this guy, I have his thing down in the pinned comments. This is going to be a comical little night here for a little while. You know, I'll pick a game he can't play, and neither can I really well. I mean, I could probably get past the first castle, but that's about as far as I'm going to get.
Man, my foster brothers Billy and Scott used to have to carry me through this game all the time when we was kids.
That was usually a mistake. It was,
Sure know David and Amanda weren't going to help me on this.
That was usually my mistake, sitting and watching people play this game.
How'd you get bigger than me?
I found a mushroom.
Of course you did. Oh, I forgot.
ESO. Hey, which one are you doing? Are you doing blades on it, or are you doing the normal one, or? But whatever the new update is for that one there, Sylvia. Which version you playing? I'm about to go get some coins here. More coins.
Oh, it's Jonathan Coy watching right now.
No surprise.
And of course, Silva Fox.
Yep.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Long time follower of at least the last couple months, who's finally started talking. I know she's been in here beforehand, but
And maybe she's just a shy type, you know. I don't know.
I'm fine with shy type.
Yeah.
That's the one thing you get in streaming. You're happy whether or not the people are sitting there talking and won't shut up, or if they're just sitting back there and you don't even know they're in there, other than the fact that your number's there.
Hey, it depends on the day I'm having, which one I prefer.
Oh, I like everyone.
Oh, I'm usually friendly to everyone until they give me a reason not to be.
Oh, okay. So Greymoor is not out yet. Okay, that makes sense. Elder Scrolls Online, you wouldn't understand.
Show off.
Show off. Hey Charles, I see you got a like and a share on that. Thank you, my man. Yes, you're watching. I'm surprised you're actually watching something there, John. Usually it's your girl that's in here.
Oh, Christina?
Yeah, usually it's her doing stuff like this.
Love you, Jonathan. Love you, Christina.
So there's this. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I'm sorry if there's a little bit of background noise. I have not compressed the mic built into the PS3 camera yet, so you're getting actual live raw on here. Oh, they level cap you in that game? Oh, that just sounds like a bunch of trash. It really does. You got the one up. Congratulations.
I know. I'm smart.
See, I don't know. I mean, that's...
Yoshi.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because usually I like putting compression and stuff on these things. Just because I know I'm sitting in a... Well, I'm sitting in a big brick box. I know it with a bunch of tile. I know it echoes. But if you say it sounds good, I'm going to go off that.
Actually, brick's pretty good at being sound.
Small physics bound raid? Man, I appreciate any size raid from anybody, including physics. But you go ahead and have a good sleep, man.
Yoo-hoo.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Diablo 3 was good though, even with it. I'll tell Christina hi again, even though you just said she says hi back. Figured you guys were probably at least somehow watching that in the same somewhere.
You gotta remember earlier they just woke up.
Yeah, I know. But half the time it's like I'll get Christina to pop in here and say hi, and I'm watching them and they're going, "What's John doing?" He's playing Final Fantasy. He's playing this. He's playing that. He's ignored the fact that I live. Good night, Charles. Well, hopefully we'll see you in the next one because I know you're not going to be on for my late night. After this, as soon as I relax things more and get things set back up to a single person's view and stuff like that. Since I unfortunately with internet issues missed all of last week's stuff, I am going to be that I do. See, John, we know you, but because I missed pretty much all last week with internet issues, I will be coming back on almost immediately after this to give us our adult bedtime story with one of the best games that has ever been made in the world, in my opinion. Probably most people's opinion. Cutest little game ever made too, called Koopalings on PSP. So I hope to see at least some of you guys back. If you can't sleep, like, you know, my crazy insomniac ass can't sleep half the time.
Oh, Christina's watching now too.
Maya?
Yeah.
She's probably not going to say much.
Ah, crap! I missed it.
But yeah, if you ever want to chat, since you're closer and it's a bigger screen, you can use this one. I can read it off of here too, no problem.
Got it.
John, I already did Harvey Birdman, man. You gotta wait for a couple, at least a month or two, man. I can't go spam. As fun as that is, I can't go spamming that all over the place. No, seriously, I love that game so much. It'll at least be a once every couple month play that I will throw Harvey Birdman out. But I've seen some other people around try to play Koopalings, and just completely and utterly, how do I want to say it? Trash talk the game because of, 35 minutes of cutscene and not even give it a chance. And it ticked me off enough to where I decided, hey, I'm going to go play it, not to mention I miss playing the game. It's great. Okay, cool. You beat one, I beat one. What's your point? Yay!
Please, no pictures. Please, no pictures. Okay, take them. Take them.
Guys, do not take pictures of this man. Your camera will break and he will not buy you a new one.
Oh, God.
At least now you guys can see where I get my sense of humor practice in.
That's why we're brother-in-laws, bro.
We think alike and we make fun of each other the same exact way.
Sometimes. Where'd all coins go?
It ran out of timer. What, Xenoverse 2? Maybe. No, John, just because you asked that, if I do any Dragon Ball game, if I do choose not to do Popo LaCroix, I'm going to put on Dragon Ball Evolution on PSP. Just because of you. And remember, then you will be the cause of everybody's... Actually, it's not even really that bad of a game. It's actually better than the movies, which is not hard to do, but it's still better than the movie.
How much of a lag did you say Facebook has?
What was that? Anywhere from... It depends on how busy the servers are. Facebook can be anywhere from 25 seconds to 3 seconds behind.
Kitty.
I know. He's sleeping on my phone. He learned from the last keyboard thing of me just dragging him by the first fur I could grab and putting them on the ground and stuff to let's walk across the keyboard gently. Let's not touch keys and let's go lay on the phone.
You're a monster.
Yeah, now he's getting pets. John, have you ever played the PSP game though? It's actually not bad. They improved on the story, which was not hard to do, but then they also did full motion capture for the fighting. So it's the storyline, but you fight the fights, so it's kind of looks like a Mortal Kombat. And of course, the first thing the game decides to start you out with is trying to beat the shit out of Master Roshi. So
Master Roshi, whoop your butt.
Nah, not really. I mean, he did normally, yeah, but you know. No, I promise you, if you guys have never seen the Dragon Ball Evolution game, it's not that. It is actually
I lost Yoshi.
The game is what the movie should have been.
Shoot.
Let me just put it that way.
Ah.
No
splat.
Well, it is. But at the same time, I don't have carrot cake, so I can't, actually do the actual Dragon Ball I want to do. I named him King Kai.
If you beat that before I do, I swear to God, I'm going to kick you.
If I beat it before you do, you can just go back in and play it again.
You suck.
No. Well, sometimes. Depends on the game. No, seriously, really, you want to give me like a Alex Kidd, I will not do a damn thing in that game. Bubsy Bobcat, I'll kick your ass.
No, my Yoshi.
I'll kick your ass in that whole entire game, back and forth and left and right on that one. You might stand a chance to kick my ass in Sonic the Hedgehog.
Silver Fox says she won a fish at PetSmart.
Ah.
Not sure how that happens.
You can win fish?
That's what I'm thinking. I thought that was only at like the carnival or state fair or something.
Fish named King Kai.
Hey, however the heck you managed to do that, good job.
Oh. Okay, hey, that makes sense. I mean, me personally though, it's like I think I had 2 betas at one point. I think I named one Majin Buu.
Was it pink?
Actually, it was. It was pink and purple.
How fitting.
Yeah, exactly. And then I had a second one, which they hated it because I had a little divider in the tank, so they hated it. But I had another one that was like black and purple, and I named it Bobbity.
Bobbity?
Bobbity.
Did you name it? Ah, I like what you did there, Bobbity Boo.
Only you would come up with it. Everybody else is like, you had 2 betas in the same bowl and you took up half their space, but you named them after Dragon Ball characters?
What's wrong with that?
No, nothing.
They're divided. It's not like they're gonna fight when they're separated.
I don't know, dude. Those fish had a real problem with one thing. They heard the water in my waterbed and they kept wanting to try to get into the bed.
Dude, do you have any idea how cool it'd be to have like real fish inside the waterbed though?
Dude, you know I've wanted one of those. They actually have those, the clear mattresses that you can actually put fish in the damn.
Yeah, you just got to put like one of the little bubblers in there to keep fresh oxygen coming in.
Now I don't know if how much I like that, but you know, I wonder what the back massage would feel like. That'd be interesting as hell.
Dude, waterbeds themselves were comfy.
Oh, I know. I miss my waterbed. I really do.
Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Ha, dead fishy.
Mustard fantail, huh?
I thought fish floated when they died. Boy, did Mario Brothers get that wrong.
All right. So I had the beta too. So I know with fish, I don't know. I always have a problem of, no matter how well I take care of them and everything, keeping a fish alive for like more than like a year.
I forget. Can Mario and them swim?
Yeah, but slow. Oh yeah, no, that's why I love the betas, dude. They're like chill as hell as long as you don't put another one in there with them.
It is shite.
That's a Yoshi character.
No kidding.
But no, I had a. Like I said, usually with fish, if I can keep them alive for about a year, especially from Walmart.
He considers it a success.
Oh, especially Walmart fish.
The only thing I hated about Walmart was they were the only place you can get those dragon fish. It seemed like.
Yeah. But I did have a blue Grommy, which Sylvia, if you know those fish, they kind of look like a normal fish, but then they have those big long whiskers that they stick out the front and tickle everything with and stuff. I managed to somehow keep that thing going for about 14 years as a Walmart fish. I don't know. I just think that fish is more durable than half the goldfish. Well, goldfish beat their heads into the glass until they die anyway. But so the fastest way you can swim is if you keep pushing up when you get to the top and jump out of the water and actually jump ahead. That's your fast swimming, is jumping ahead of the water.
I always hated it, like right when the star's about to run out, and then you go to get that last enemy.
Yeah.
And that happens.
Oh yeah, right. Especially when it's
I got turned into a midget.
There you go. Oh, you saved your midget.
Barely.
I didn't think those fish got along with anything. But at least now I know.
Beat it.
At least now I know that if I ever get another set of them and stuff like that, what was that? You said ghost shrimp and African water frogs, huh? Huh. And catfish and stuff. Okay, cool.
Adam's watching.
I didn't think that. Which Adam?
Adam Trout.
I didn't think there was a single thing those things could get along.
Hey,
with.
Adam.
Well, see, Sylvia, this is why I love having you around. You teach me something every single. I thought you just had to like stick a bunch of plastic.
You going after little Koopa?
Oh, real? Okay, the female skin. Oh, okay.
Little Koopa?
Yeah.
I love how you could punch him through the fences.
Well, I know.
That was always the fun part about this. Kids today don't know nothing about the excitement you got from that.
Right? The first time you did it, it's like, I punched him. It works. Mario's a badass. He punches through a gate. And then you go out
Did
there.
that plumber just chin check a turtle into lava?
And then you go out there with your friends. It's like, I want to try something. I'm going to try to punch you through this chain link fence like Mario.
And your arm gets stuck.
Yeah, that or you do it and you're sitting there like, ow, why am I bleeding? And then you have your dad come out from the back, like, because I told you to file that fence like 2 days ago.
Right.
Oh, that's why.
Typical children in the 90s. We didn't listen.
Well, I don't care if you're a true axe or if you're a fake axe. You're still in here.
Who?
Adam.
Oh.
He was correcting your usage of his name.
Oh. My bad, Adam.
Ah. See, I did not. Actually, that would make sense why, because I had a male beta and it kept on wanting to interact with anything. I forgot about
I hated those.
I almost forgot about that.
See, this is the part where Scott and Billy used to have to cover my butt.
This is a spot where I have to cover my own butt.
This and the haunted house, like the Koopa towers and that, and the haunted houses were the ones I always have trouble with as a kid.
I hate the haunted house. That's probably where we're going to lose everything.
Oh, God, yeah.
The fucking haunted house.
I think that's where we're going to call it a night.
I don't know. I'm going to try this. But
I forget which Koopa this is.
The piece of shit Koopa.
I think that's Iggy Koopa, isn't it?
No shit. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Yeah! Average gamer, I'm doing absolutely fine, man. How are you doing? Yeah, I got my friend. He's his
brother-in-law.
My brother-in-law, unfortunately, and he's tagged in the bottom with his YouTube page because he's going to be doing some PS4 plus
paranormal investigating, chatting, things like that.
Having you guys give him. Yeah, that's Iggy. That's right. Have you guys sit there and give him random parts to do so that way he can get his acting career.
No,
there we are.
We good?
Yep.
I fell.
Sorry, guys. I think I just got a ping spike. Are we still here? Yes, we are.
Looks like we're still here.
Yeah, I'm just watching my ping.
They're about to watch me fall off a cliff.
Cool. All right, just had to check with the ping spikes. That was my relation.
Hold on.
It'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, got a little bit of a ping spike, but
what's a ping spike?
Way too much crap that the internet don't like.
A what spike?
Ping.
What do you mean they don't like it? The internet don't like it.
The higher your ping, the crappier your output goes.
So it's nothing personal. It's just the internet being stupid.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do we have to turn off the camera to have a smoke?
In a moment.
Okay.
I will do that. I'll take care of that. But where was I? Average Gamer. His channel name over there is Chillin with George Prehara. That's chilling without the G.
And you can also find me on IMDb in that. I'm about to have my first SAG film coming up, courtesy of Dragon Slayer Entertainment.
There we go.
My buddy Earl and his entertainment industry.
Adam, do it. Do it. If you need anything, get a hold of me. I will send you almost 43.5 gigs worth of Super Nintendo games.
He's got plenty.
I'm the one that goes in and gets all the packs.
Not to mention you hack the bastards.
Ping is what makes you and other people bounce around. That's not that.
He's asking if we got a Josh Love asking, are you guys in an empty?
Yes, Josh. I didn't get a chance to put any filters, but I'm using the microphone built into my camera, which just so happens to be a PS3 camera, so it's the PS3 microphone, and you know how fucking echoey those things were in general.
Hey, we had no trouble playing Ace Combat back in the day with Cappy.
Yeah, but did you hear Cappy's place? Well, mind you, he was also sitting in a drywalled area with carpet. We are sitting in a brick room, in the brick lower level of a house with tile. Perry, oi, man, what's up? Ping is... John, I thought that was Pong. When did you get a ping delivering your Chinese food? I always get a Pong.
I always get a Wong.
We are ping pong. Woo. Pinging, yeah. No, there's furniture here. It's just... It's one of those old brick, two-story brick places, and it's all tile and brick and a wide open stairway that is surrounded by brick.
I forgot you could do that.
So, yeah. No, I mean, I think I've only used this microphone one time, so I never really found the need to actually put a thing on there. And then by the time I got dinner done today and actually realized I was going to use that, I'm like, oh shoot, that's a little too late for me to start having to play with settings here. I'll do it next time.
Yeah, otherwise we wouldn't have been able to stream tonight.
Yeah, because to get the PS3 mic in camera mic to sound any sort of good, I'd at least be 4 hours sitting with those settings. It's not a fun mic to play with. None at all.
Get away!
Get away.
My feather! Woohoo! Miss me! You couldn't hit an elephant in the butt with a bazooka.
But Perry, where's the fun in that, dude? If you cape twirl too many times, you start looking like Elton John.
No comment. I'm not getting attacked by Elton John, bro.
So then,
I hear that motherfucker's murder with the
probably.
Woo, low bridge.
So then you know what I mean if you've ever heard anybody when they were all online talking, but they said they didn't have a headset, but you heard that microphone, how just sensitive that microphone is, and it just literally picks up everything. Like you could be breathing with a half a stuffed nose, and it would pick up the whistle from it, from like 10 feet across the room. Exactly, Sylvia knows. Yeah, it's the only mic that was a proper USB to be able to fit in. I mean, if the PS4 would have made their mic a proper USB instead of whatever the fuck they decided to put on the end of that thing, I'd be using that instead. Way better quality. But, you know, somebody thought ahead over in Sony.
Since when?
Well, since the fact that they stopped making their cameras actual USB and made it a what the hell is this? That only connects to their system instead of being able to connect to your computer and their system. Which I'm pretty sure somebody's right behind them making an adapter to be able to fit the PS4 camera to your laptop too. So you know, it's.
For the record, I prefer Xbox.
The cameras are better on PS4.
Well, yeah, it's Sony. They make cameras long before they made gaming consoles.
Sylvia, jeez, that sounds like sounds like 95% of the people that play Gundam Power Battles on PS4, and that also sounded like would you just leave Yoshi? Yeah, that's why I say just leave Yoshi. And that also,
never leave a man behind.
That also sounds like 95% of the people who used to play the Ace Combat Online on PS3. Constantly chewing into the microphone and breathing right into it like they have it stuffed
How many times did I have to bail your blood out in that game?
Oh, well.
Remember that 4-on-1 I took out 3 before the last one got me?
Well, then, you know, you said you've been wanting to play Ace Combat for a while, right?
Yeah, but we ain't got Ace Combat no more.
No, but they do have a deathmatch type game. Okay. For the PS4, it's called Dogfighters of World War II.
Ooh, maybe.
It's not jets. It's like the old
prop planes.
Yeah, the old what was it the P-52 Mustangs or whatever the hell.
Ooh, those are some bad boys.
Yeah, those sort of things that are flying around. No music in it, so you're listening to this plane just flying around, and I will admit the
no highway to the danger zone, nothing.
Yeah, you can play that on your own time.
No, sweet.
But no, Josh, trust me, that's annoying listening to those things. But the people eating the microphone.
So me, Ken, and Cappy were all on this one sortie before we get off topic. We were playing Ace Combat on the PS3 online.
Right,
and
Sylvia?
me, Cappy, and Ken were playing as wingmen. Well, I went to bail Ken out. Next thing I know, I got 4 bogeys on my 6. So I maneuver away from Ken, telling him he's on his own. I take out 3 of them, and the 4th guy finally shoots me down.
That sounds about right. But then, of course, every time I play any sort of airplane game, as much as I can understand it and have no problem with the controls, I just straight up Leroy Jenkins the whole entire damn thing. So that's.
What does that mean?
I will show you the video later. It was let's put it this way. Leroy Jenkins was this dude that was on somebody correct me if I say it wrong, but World of Warcraft, I believe. And his whole entire group was standing outside of
Damn, you was set up to fail on that one.
Wow, I still got something back.
Yeah.
Anyway, was standing outside of a siege that they were supposed to do, or like some sort of a boss thing, and like making up a plan to go defeat this boss, right? Mm-hmm. The one dude with the name Leroy Jenkins up top of it. World of Warcraft. Thank you, Sylvia. What? Oh, you were? Seriously? That must have been funny actually seeing it in game as compared to the thing, but no, this dude just goes running right past the right out or right past the whole group and just screams in the microphone, Leroy Jenkins, and just runs one person right at the boss. Just like, fuck your planet, I'm off.
Haunted house.
Right, okay, Dragon Roost. I was wondering what door they're outside. I only played World of Warcraft for all about like
And this is why I always had trouble with these missions.
I only played World of Warcraft for all of about an hour and a half and sat there and went, yeah, RuneScape's better.
I blame my old foster brothers for this. They never let me learn.
They never let you learn?
No, they always took the controller over. Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Billy.
This is why I blame being an only child. Well, excuse me, an only child that was actually allowed to have video games.
Oh, we had video games. It's just by the time I finally got ungrounded from it, from the whole ejection thing, everybody else was ahead of me on it.
They ultimately thought you broke it.
They thought I broke it. They had just bought it. I was in like the 3rd grade, okay? I know how to read when it says eject. But apparently, my own foster parents couldn't. Because I pressed the eject thing that the Super Nintendo had, and they thought I broke it.
Oh, you guys are, okay, so you get, I'm going to get crushed. I hate auto-scrolling levels.
I'm going to go off camera real quick to smoke.
I'm going to cut the camera too because I want to join you.
Oh, how about we just alternate?
No, I'll just cut camera. It's that easy, watch.
Hey guys, we'll be right back with the camera.
Hey, if sound cuts out, let me know because I can very quickly switch over to the other microphone sitting right next to us. But I'll be able to find out that in like 2 seconds, so hold on.
Due to public PR things, or to keep it politically correct, we have to shut off the camera in order to smoke a cigarette.
Well, it looks like the microphone's picking up, so... Yeah, that's good. Microphone's up and
camera's off.
Camera's off. Cool.
I'm checking the feed on my Facebook. God damn, my symbol looks sexy.
Oh, so no, but seriously though, every time I play most of the airplane games, especially if
Is it your turn or mine?
It's your turn. You're Luigi. Especially if I'm getting tired and stuff like that, I just straight go like, people are like, well, here's the plan. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's how we're gonna fly. I'm just like, fuck you. I see a red dot. Don't go for that red dot. It's a bigger plane than you. It has more armor. I don't care. I'm at least gonna chip some of it off. You know, the way a good,
your turn.
The way a good crazy man should. By the way, guys, I want to send out, because I think that was my other goal. Hold on, I've got to double check some numbers here. They're all getting smaller, small, bigger. Okay, I want to put out a little thank you to you people. Boom, right there. You have been thanked for helping me reach 524 nice, wonderful followers. Greatly appreciated, considering as of March I was only sitting at 150. So I'd like to thank all of you guys that put great faith into this, plus all my cool peeps over at Aptitude Streaming who have also helped out making sure you guys can find us.
Don't forget, I was one of the first ones to follow you.
You were.
Because family supports family.
Yeah. I also know too, though, that as much as the family is not going to like hearing this, I've also got to thank the wonderful people over at OneCoin who have finally started dropping some people off now. What this thing and
it's trying to set you up for failure.
No
you see
shit.
that? That was a setup.
I think the.
Go lay down.
You heard Darth Vader? I don't know what I heard, but it's I don't know.
I didn't hear no Vader. I didn't hear no James Earl Jones. And I love James Earl Jones. I know that voice anywhere. He's one of my heroes.
Luke, everything the light touches is our kingdom. Sorry.
Okay, Mufasa.
No, I said Luke, everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Yeah, but you're mixing up his Vader voice with his Mufasa voice.
I know, and I did that on purpose, but
don't mess with the Lion King, man.
Well, I've always had, especially once I put the two voices together, I've always had a really hard time of not just in my own mind picturing Vader with a lion's mane or picturing Mufasa with a Vader helmet on.
James Earl Jones, if you ever see this video, I'm sorry for my brother-in-law. He's an idiot.
I'm also his biggest fan. What's your point? I was the one that straight said I was going to go stand outside the movie theater with a protest sign if they did not have James Earl Jones doing fucking Mufasa in the live action.
Oh man, I was ready to riot.
So.
Wait, I never saw the live action one. Did he do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. He was like, I am Mufasa.
He is Mufasa. I don't think a single Lion King fan would ever deny that.
That would be like trying to bring back. That'd be like trying to reboot the Star Wars and tell him you're not allowed to voice Vader.
You have any idea how much you think the rioting now is bad?
Yeah, tell Vader he's not allowed to be Vader. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Star Wars fans are twice as bad when it comes to that kind of crap.
At that point, we don't care how much we like that movie. We will sit there and flat out say, nope, Disney, you have ruined your chance for money.
Well, it's bad enough they destroyed the lightsaber and everything else. It's a laser sword. No, Disney. It's called a lightsaber.
Well, I don't know. Before Disney took over, if you went in Desert Sky Mall and you went into the Circo de la Mexico.
Well, they had to do that for licensing purposes.
You got a lightsaber that had Luke's handle and everything, and it said laser sword.
Because of licensing.
Sorry, laser saber.
Yeah, because of licensing.
Still.
It's a lightsaber, Disney. Get over it.
Disney's just capitalizing off the fact that poor people who watch the movie like me will actually understand what a laser sword is.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Disney. I grew up on Disney, but when they have this nasty habit, just being honest here, of destroying things they didn't help create.
Oh, right, Josh. Now, if they continue with Toy Stories and they get anybody to do Buzz Lightyear other than Tim Allen, it's not going to be the same.
There's going to be another riot.
And Tom Hanks too. Well, I don't know. Tom Hanks as Woody.
I like Tom Hanks though.
Yes, but you could honestly get away with Norm Macdonald doing it and still be perfectly fine.
Is he pretty close?
If you don't see the picture and he does it just right, especially if it's like he's doing a skit on like if he's doing a skit like making fun of like Forrest Gump or something, you would swear it's Tom Hanks.
I know you just beat this level, but you know what? It's a vendetta for me. Oh shit! What I do?
You hit escape, which all we got to do is that.
Okay. My bad, guys.
But yeah, that's but no, it's like because I've actually done that. I've seen him. I've heard him do a
low bridge,
a Forrest Gump thing, and I didn't see the thing. I thought that was Tom Hanks sitting there.
Are those birds or bats?
Those are bats.
Oh, I was about to call him a tweet.
So you could get away without Tom Hanks. It wouldn't be the same. I mean, the comedy is vastly different, but it would at least still sound the same. So. You know, there's at least that going, but you can never replace a Tim Allen.
No. Especially because I grew up on Home Improvement, and I love that show. I wish they'd bring it back.
He's actually trying to reboot it.
Oh, thank you, God.
Where he's going to be the grandparents of his kids' stuff.
Oh, like Jonathan Taylor Thomas and that?
Yeah, but he definitely said he had to be a part in there. There is no other...
Are they going to bring back Al?
No, unfortunately he died.
Oh, the guy that brought...
Yeah, he died, and so did the neighbor over the fence too, unfortunately. So.
Oh, I almost had it. I got further that time. Why?
Let's see. Do I got any of those? No, but I do know some places that still have that because they can't pull stuff in second-hand stores.
They pulled the merch of Leia in the gold bikini. Is Disney outside of their mother flipping minds?
Well, you know, it's not kid friendly.
It's still Star Wars. You don't mess with freaking. Oh man, George Lucas gonna be pissed. They're messing with his baby.
Yeah, I think he did, Josh. Pretty sure he did. Or either died or is in bad health. One of those two. I mean, he wasn't exactly a young man.
I remember hearing about the neighbor dying. Yeah. I don't remember hearing about Al.
I know there was something about someone other than the neighbor, like from that show, being in bad health. So it's like I don't know if it was him or whatnot, but I mean exactly. But you know, it's like
you're not gonna get much higher.
Nope. By the way, for the record, I hate ghost houses.
I do too. This is where Billy and Scott, my old brothers, like I said, for those of you fresh joining, this is where my foster brothers Billy and Scott used to have to bail me out.
So I might have to bail myself out. Hey, look, I got 1 coin.
Where are my old foster brothers when you need them?
Let's see. Ghost house. I think...
you gotta go to that tan door.
No, I already did, and then that puts me down there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless... You see if I do that, and then...
Oh, maybe you gotta pick it up and carry it?
Probably. But... I'm just going to do that to get out the ghosties, because if I do that, then it just wants me to go here to this thing. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Josh. This is why I love having people over here.
I'll take the P-switch through the door.
Yeah.
You don't have the P-switch?
Not yet, but I will in a second.
Oh, you had to okay, you had to recycle it.
Reset it. See, this is why I love doing this, because it's like... Okay, I took it to... Oh, wait, Josh, blue door or tan door?
I think it's a silver door, actually.
No, because you have to hit the P-switch to get through that door.
So you can't take it through that door?
No. So let's see. If I go here and I just take...
Talk about the circle treatment.
Oh, that's what we're doing. That's... Okay, cool. That makes sense then. Yeah, usually by the time I get here, my friend's already beaten this thing, so I've barely paid attention. This was usually ones that my friends had played this level while I was making a pizza. So thank you, Josh. That was actually the biggest help in the whole entire world.
Josh said you had tan door.
So let's see.
Russian roulette.
More or less. Screwed up one now. I'm gonna at least get something out of here, I think. 2 lives. I'll take 2 lives. I mistimed a couple of those jumps and that really screwed everything up.
Is it sad that I haven't been focusing on how many extra lives I got?
I'm up to 9 lives. We will definitely save that. And you are to 4.
I suck.
I suck.
Well,
at least the good thing to do with this game is when you run out of lives, I can give you some of mine.
My hero.
You saved me with your lives. Don't go wasting them.
Almost dead.
I know you did. That's why I'm like, don't go wasting them. I hate this level too. I hate this level with an absolute passion. Yeah. I'm trying to remember how to do. Right now with this game, I would be absolutely happy if I could just beat it.
I tried to jump on him.
Honestly. Now I also if I can get the Star Road, I have no problem with just like skipping 95% of this game too. But
are we turning the camera back on? We forgot to turn the camera back on. Sorry about that. And
it'll take a moment to come up with it.
yeah.
Oh, right. Cape and then up in
there
the
it goes.
beginning. Yeah, that's right. Okay. You know, now that you're telling me this, I'm remembering what people have told me. I'm just also like, you know.
Low bridge. Watch him turn around.
I'm just also like if I can at least get the Star Road, I will use that shit to just cheese the hell out of this game. It ain't an issue.
Ooh, you almost overjumped that one.
Good thing I remember Mario has air controls. Oh, these things.
Or is that on-off switches?
Yeah. Banes of my existence in this damn game.
I always hated those things.
Low bridge. Toil.
It's my dad's old beard. Sorry, Dad, I love you.
No, he doesn't.
How dare you contradict me?
Well, Contra was a dick. Coffee? Better send some over here.
I could use a cup.
Actually, you guys would probably watch me be drinking like the biggest cup I could find to sit there and play Popo LaCroix.
One of these days, I'm going to actually take you up on that challenge. I'm going to buy a big old cup custom made and fill it with coffee to the brim and watch you drink it.
Oh, that's fine. I'll go find that flower cup that's in there. Because that coffee maker's a 6 cup, and it will leave me with like a 1/4 cup of coffee left after one fill of the cup I usually drink out of. So.
I would pay to watch that.
Secret area is... Yeah, no, oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that is that one, isn't it?
Silver Fox is back.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh. Okay, so that is... Well... Yeah, well, yeah, that is right. That is the infinite lives hack thing if you get the cape and go back into the ghost house and do that. That's right. That's the place that gives you the the mushrooms and the feathers on both opposite ends, and then Yoshi, and then you can exit out, go back in, all that fun stuff. That's right, I remember.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Time for me to get killed. Again.
I'll say, Sylvia, I can't stand coffee with anything in it other than just coffee.
I suck. I told you I hated Mario.
Are you trying?
Yeah.
You almost said no. Are you trying? Yeah.
See? Not as easy as it looks, is it?
Got it. I got it.
Barely by the skin of your teeth, and that's because you had your mushroom. I came in as a midget.
Okay, well, I'm a midget.
Now? That does not look right.
It grows, it shrinks.
It's cold.
It grows, it shrinks. It goes up and down. Oh yeah, the hammer fuck. Man, I misjudged that jump.
They're plumbers. They're not equipped for this kind of job.
Are we even sure they're plumbers?
Mario and Luigi? I'm pretty sure they were supposed to be plumbers.
You know, I'd say when we go in as...
I'm gonna die.
I say if we go in as a midget, try this. 'Cause I'm going in as a midget too.
Yeah, but you got 11 lives. I got like 2 left.
So what does that have to do with anything?
It shows I just suck at this game.
So do I. Josh, horchata.
I'm jealous.
Right?
I love horchata.
Right?
Dude, Filiberto's horchatas sound good right about now, dude.
Even AM PM.
Or Quick Trip if they still carry it.
They have the frozen shit that don't taste right.
Yeah, it's good when you're in a hot tow truck, though.
Yeah, but they don't taste right.
I was in a hot tow truck.
Steve, what's up? Yeah, same usual. Just getting my brother-in-law a little bit of exposure for his YouTube channel down there for him doing PS4 streams plus random shooting the shit stuff and random like give him a scene and let him act out stuff because he's an inspiring actor and all that stuff.
Actually, I'm already got success as an actor. I got my first SAG film coming up.
Okay, just because he's in a couple SAG films, he thinks he's already made it. And for those of you who don't know what SAG is,
Screen Actors Guild. It's the union.
He's pretty much a fag actor. He works for FAG. Film Actors Guild.
America! Fuck yeah!
Exactly.
What the?
Well, that's one way.
How do I get...
You gotta kill him, and you gotta jump on his blocks.
How do you kill him?
You hit his blocks. No, you don't jump into him. You stand underneath and you hit the blocks.
Now he tells me.
I said hit the blocks.
You did not!
Well, Sylvia, that's one way to do the horchata is the bowls, cinnamon toast crunch and stuff with that. But the other way, I want it that way. There we go. But the other way I've always liked doing is the exact way that tastes right is you actually make some homemade rice pudding. And you
almost overshot it too.
and you drink the juice around that because it'll legitimately taste the exact same. As I cough. Great, now I want rice pudding.
That does sound pretty good.
I know, right?
Well, isn't that essentially like a frozen horchata? Because horchata is a rice drink.
Well, yeah, but it is, but it's like it's the rice pudding one is rice and it's got cinnamon and it's got raisins in it. And the juice around it.
So it's slightly dissimilar.
Yeah, but you actually eat it like pudding, but the juice around it tastes like horchata. I love Josh with that. Use some cinnamon toast crunch to sit there and go ahead and drink around this stuff. Sylvia, that is the whitest thing I've ever heard.
What's the recruiting thing that just popped up?
Oh, that's a bunch of bullshit that comes up on my computers all the time.
Did you die?
Yes, I the same place you did, actually.
The hammer throwing wacko?
The one you actually have to get on top of his thing. Hey, Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that takes skill.
Hey, at least I found the hole.
Hey, you're doing better than John. He's still in here.
Damn. That's mean, bro.
How you do realize I've known him for almost as long as you, right? I think I'm in the clear to start.
Are you talking about Koi?
Koi, yeah.
Oh.
No, it's not in. Well, no, I don't know. There's probably another John on here. Die.
Hey, John, for the record, I stood up for you, man. We're both part of the Veterans Club. I stood up for you. It's on him.
Veterans? You mean veterinarians?
No comments. I had to think about that one for a second. Jonathan, die.
See, now you guys are getting a real thing on how I act behind the scenes when I have friends over, which is pretty much how I act with you guys.
They seem to enjoy it though.
Oh, well, it's pretty much how I act like with them normally, just a lot more shit talking.
Sad thing is, most of our actual friends are probably asleep right now and missing the streams.
So now you guys know where my sense of humor comes in with you guys when you guys are watching. A bunch of loudmouth, obnoxious crap that I do. And up.
Rockabye Yoshi.
Is it sad? I actually had to think about that timing there for a moment.
Probably a little bit. How many times are you gonna get dismounted from Yoshi?
I don't know, but I don't think I could ever do that again if I tried.
Probably not.
That was luck. Of being right in the right place at that right time to be able to land back on Yoshi. That was some luck.
$20 says you couldn't do it again.
Oh, I know I couldn't. Hey, John, I think it's that fabled thing that we tell our kids that they have to do so that way we can have some peace and quiet. Other than that, I don't think it's a real thing.
Sleep is the only... Putting the kids to sleep is the only way adults have a life.
No, unless you got an adult like you and me who's just there with the kids. I want to go to the playground. You know what? I want to go to the playground too.
You say it like it's a bad thing.
No.
And for the record, ladies, us guys don't get... we don't grow up. Our toys just become more expensive.
Uh-huh.
Really? Really?
Or like that. Yeah. I hate this castle. I hate this castle more than the first castle.
Billy, I need your help. Flashback. When I was freaking 5.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, you can't take Yoshi in?
No.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Yoshi is scared of the castles.
Since when? Do you remember the old movie Mario Brothers? Where Yoshi was like a frickin'
Weirdo.
Oh, he was that little, like, raptor T-Rex dinosaur thingy. That was before Jurassic Park too, man, and that was some good graphics on him.
Too bad they put that good of graphics in a movie where everybody playing in the roles was drunk. So was the director.
Well, duh. Look at the roles they were playing.
So what?
And that was the one time where it was like... Oh, never mind. It was Koopa, not Bowser, huh?
Yeah.
I always get Koopa and Bowser mixed up, too. Like...
One was an idiot.
Well, they look the same to me.
Well, one was an idiot, and one actually had the ability to actually do what he said.
Get the feather, get the feather. I thought you were going to try and go back down and make it.
I realized that one was a damn idiot, and one just enjoyed screaming, and I'll get you next time, Gadget, next time.
That was Dr. Claw.
Shh.
What? You can't slander two classics, man, and me not saying nothing. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, hey, AJ, did you remember that one time that the turtles sat there and grabbed the Triforce away from Bowser, and then they had to go deliver it so that way Dr. Robotnik could go ahead and take over Hyrule?
I'm going to kick you.
I remember it. So does Pepperidge Farms.
Really, dude?
What? Oh, see, and I thought that was actually going to be a safe spot. I remember that being a safe
spot.
I don't know why I remember that being safe.
Because you're Never mind.
Because I never go up there.
I ain't saying nothing because I got no room to talk. I know I'm gonna die.
I never go up that side of the castle, that's why.
I'm gonna die and I know it.
Oh no, you're a midget. Hey, don't jump at that.
I tried to jump over it!
No, you were a midget. You should have been able to avoid it.
Now he tells me.
Mario's not. You don't know that.
Mario's is not that skinny. He go turtle power.
Right, the two limos pull up next to each other. Excuse me, do you have any Grey Poupon? Try saying that to a cop, though, and they look at you like you're drunk.
Cops always look at you like you're drunk.
No, if you're dead sober and a cop comes up to your window and Sister goes, do you know why I pull you over? And it's like, because you want some Grey Poupon? All of a sudden you are in a field sobriety test. Oops, too far to jump.
You think?
I may have jumped a little too far.
I remember these controllers being a little heavier, too.
Well, that is the PC controller.
Oh.
It's not the actual controller.
I was going to say, I remember these controllers being a little bit heavier.
Not by much.
And I could have sworn there was only the 2 buttons.
No. Super Nintendo? No, there's all those buttons. That's an exact Super Nintendo controller replica for computer.
For some reason, I only remember like A and B.
Oh, you mean like the one I was using earlier? That one?
Hey, I made it.
No, but AJ, here's the problem though. I think they're so spiky, and look at that face. I think that face is there because they just want to hug.
I thought they looked constipated.
Or they need to take a shit. One of the two.
Grin and bear it. Grin and bear it.
George, by the way. Ugh. George,
hold on.
We're talking about this thing.
Give me a minute. My mom messaged.
Mom. Hold on. You're talking about this thing.
Yeah, that's the one I remember.
That's Nintendo. Whew.
Missed it by that much.
Missed it by that much. Great, now I'm having a 90s cartoon moment back where we were watching the most violent perverted thing in the whole entire world just to have a morality lesson to be taught to us at the end of it.
Girls Gone Wild?
Really? How the hell you managed to pull over a cop and get away with it? Where some dude pulled over a cop for speeding and got away with it.
My dear old mumsy.
Hey Mom, you know the thing you think is the devil? It starts with F and ends in B.
Foosball's the devil, Ricky Bobby.
You should go on there. I'm on there right now.
Citizen's arrest? Really, Josh?
Yeah, but I didn't know you could citizen's arrest a cop. Well, I guess maybe you can.
Well, actually, it is kind of our duty to put cops in check anyway.
Yeah, true.
You know?
No, I just still didn't know you could citizen's arrest something that has the power to actual arrest.
You know, I could always ask Brett.
It did that.
I'll ask Brett. He's probably... I think he said he's guarding the whole thing. Actually, no, I think that's over by now, isn't it? The whole protesting thing.
I did not get that thing you sent me. Peter Potter's reference right there. That's not true, John. If you're not first, if you're not the actual first place winner,
you're second.
No, yeah, which just makes you the first best loser.
But it also depends on how many players are playing. Because technically, if there's only 2 players, if you're not first, you're last.
I'm good with being first best loser.
We know you are, Ken.
Hey, as long as the word first is in there somewhere, I'm fine with it. First loser.
What are these gold star thingies here?
The ones on the bottom?
Yeah, those thingies.
That is how you get tipped when you get.
So they hit that, and that's how you get a tip.
Yeah, that's how.
So if I hit that, I have to give you a tip.
If you have money on it, that's what that comes from.
Oh, okay.
Each star is 1 penny. Man, forgot that part comes out there. But yeah, each star is 1 penny.
Fork it over, buckwheat.
And there is no limit how much they can send you when you go eat it. But
remember in Beavis and Butthead, they made a citizen's arrest?
oh yeah, well.
I forgot about that.
Those two doing anything.
What are we doing today, Beavis? I have cornholio.
Bring me my teepee or you will suffer the wrath of my bunghole. As they had the people raiding the porta potties and stuff to steal the teepee to bring to them while you're standing on stage.
I used to love watching Beavis and Butthead and then have all the music videos on top of it.
Right. Dude, okay, you guys know I need to get a hold of my buddy at Headlocked. But you guys want to know what game I want to sit there and do for you guys, honestly? I want to do Beavis and Butthead's Digital Stupidity.
I want to get enough saved up to where I can get Ghost Recon Breakpoint so I can stream that and show off my stealth skills.
Well, okay, Digital Stupidity though, I was saying. Beavis and Butthead game that literally acts and feels and looks like you're sitting on your couch after smoking about, a 2.5 pound blunt watching the actual Beavis and Butthead show.
Sounds about right.
Best creation they've ever done. Because it reminds you of the 90s. just like when
I miss the 90s.
just like when Celebrity Deathmatch got it right on PS2 and actually gave you the
Remember
actual
BattleBots?
Oh, it does, jeez. But no, just like when I will later, AJ. Chill.
Hey, my mom's finally watching.
Kind of busy.
Hey, Mom.
But no, like when on PS2 they redid the Celebrity Deathmatch game, and they actually gave you the announcers, the same whole thing. They had Mills Lane be the smart-ass Mills Lane, and the thing. It actually felt like with the in between going, well, that was a bloodbath. Yeah, well, you could have. And Mills Lane looking at you like looking at them like they're stupid. And then, well, for our next battle, and actually doing an actual like show for the video game, just played the characters.
My mom is apparently watching, so I have to be a good boy.
Don't let him fool you, Mom.
Shut up, Ken.
It's like the rest of us. We're only good when you're not watching.
Mom, don't listen to him. He's lying.
I've never lied a day in my life. Wait, I've only lied on days that end in Y, and the occasional one ends in Q. Okay, fine. Well then, burn, AJ.
My mom hasn't said anything. I don't know if she figured out she could type while we're doing this or not. Use the keyboard, Mom. That's what it's there for.
Right? It's like, no joke. Seriously there, Josh.
Turtle.
I got midgetized by a turtle.
Midgetized?
Midgetized.
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 Why does that sound like something a bank's gonna try to sell you?
Right?
What type of loan is this? A midgetized?
Yeah, midgetized. It's an emancipated midgetized.
Half mind him, he's got almost issues. Yep.
Spike up the butt. Yeah, I just took an issue.
I just took an issue with it. Now, so the beauty at least about this game is when I lose my last life, again I'll give it to him, we'll at least start right there because we'll at least start after the ghost house with 5 lives each.
I wonder if my mom realizes all she's got to do is tap in the comments and type.
She might also be sitting there just smacking her head going, why are you on this? I thought I raised you better.
Are you kidding? My mom's the one that put me in front of scary movies just to keep me quiet.
Good point.
It's because of my mother I don't feel fear.
Well, Mom, if you want, we can go ahead and try to get your son to play Lawnmower Man.
How do you shut the camera off just for a second? I want people to be able to pass a polygraph test.
No, seriously, I have the Lawnmower Man for Super Nintendo. And no, his name is not Juan.
Is it Jose?
No, it's Jesus. I almost forgot it. You can hit select button on this.
Guys, I apologize. I've never been one to have a filter. I was always raised to speak my mind.
What's a filter?
Exactly.
Is it that thing you put the coffee in?
No, I think it's the thing at the back end of a cigarette.
No, I just thought that was the extra fun parts. Pablo, there we go. We'll go Pablo, Josh.
Pablo, that's a good one. Why didn't we think of that?
Tacos?
Taco? I like taco.
Chimichangas?
Taco? Did somebody say taco?
Sitting on the unicorn.
Taco.
Sit on the unicorn and eat a chimichanga. Sounds like the last vacation in
Spin. There you go.
Sounds like the last vacation in Italy. No, AJ, that is not my job to make your Mario grow. You are in Mesa. Go find some of those girls. I'm pretty sure they're a lot better at it.
Does it tell you if someone leaves? So my mom might not.
It does. I mean,
because it says Terry Prehara is watching, but it doesn't. It doesn't say if she left.
It won't say that on the left part, but I didn't look exactly over at how many viewers we had when she was there, so I can't tell who's coming in and who's coming out. But we have been hovering around a bunch of awesome, anywhere between 7 and 12 people. Because you guys are just as insane as us.
That's why we're all up at this time of night.
Yeah, pretty much.
That
and my good old friend right there, Melky Joe. What's up, man? Is kind of I keep on
Taco, burrito, chocolate flavored kisses.
Freaking Josh, man.
I know, I love him. Great.
I don't know this guy, do I?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. Maybe. He acts like you. But no, like I said, that explains a lot for everybody watching, other than my good buddy Melky Joe, who, I'm sorry, man, I keep on, I have a hard time with certain accents. Is that British that you got, or are you Australian? Either way, you're up right now. That's all I know. I'm assuming it's British, but speaking of Melky Joe, thank you, man, for the 150 lovely stars. Hold on one moment while Mario stands there and contemplates taking a spike up his ass. We are going to have the beautiful girl with the flower. Thank you.
I had to tell my mom. She's like, "How do I get to you? I went into the live post. I couldn't find you."
There you go.
And then I put, "Go on and join the view, Mom.
British,
There's
okay.
a slight delay. Just message through the comments." Does that answer the question right? Or am I missing something?
That actually answers it perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't tell, Melky, because there's half the times you sounded British and half the times that you sounded more Australian than the crocodile hunter. So I just had to
Crikey!
I had to double check with that.
That ain't a knife. This is a knife.
Dude, we all know that Man Bear Pig's real. It's just like Puppy Monkey Baby.
We're looking at Man Bear Pig. Every time you step on him, he goes.
No, it's like Puppy Monkey Baby. Dude. Thank you, Cheska. This is why we love you. Oh, this is why I hate
You hit the shell!
I did. I also thought I had one more jump.
Everybody knows, don't touch the shell!
But it was...
They get butt hurt.
But it was shiny and pointy.
It was also green, my favorite color. What's your point?
It was shiny and pointy.
Dave's laughing at you.
Dave's always laughing at me. Are you kidding?
Butterfingers.
Speaking of, guys, Melky Joe right there. Please, if you haven't already, go follow his page. It is one of the best ones that's out there. He's also part of Aptitude Streaming.
Man Bear Pig.
Oh, I know. I've said Man Bear Pig is real, or he said Man Bear Pig is real, and I said so's Puppy Monkey Baby.
Shell shocked by AJ Bunch.
We don't talk about AJ here.
I'm just saying who.
I know. I'm saying we don't talk about AJs here. Clint, hey guys, another awesome page in here.
Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that.
That I'm having a senior citizen moment.
You too?
Yes.
How the hell did I not fall?
Well, Melky, I think you are the best, man. You're one of those. You're one of those ones that can take
a joke.
Well, besides that, well, he's British. Of course, he can take a joke.
I don't know, man. Some of them British are tightwads. I know.
But you're the ones that can take the probably one of the most boring games to sit and watch people play, and actually make it to where I don't want to go see who else is on.
I've met a couple British people in my time that they're still pissed about the Revolutionary War. It's not our fault. General Washington was better.
Yeah, Josh, I know Ricky would feel left out, but no, Melky, not yet. When Pope LaCroix comes on, I think I got some ice and some 100 proof whiskey calling my name to play that game. But Josh, yeah, no, I know the king some bish himself would feel left out by hearing that, but yeah, he also knows. He's watched. I will stay in there and stuff. He's watched me stay in there. He's also watched me
Low bridge.
He's also watched me call him a stupid sea licker and back out of the page because he's made fun of my RPGs with the 45-minute intros too, which he knows that's what I revolve the page around. So we kind of have a love-hate. Like, I'll say that, and then he'll message me like, "Are you good?" It's like, "Yeah, good. I got that off my chest." He's like, "Okay," and then I just see him like 2 hours later, and we're joking. So it's like,
Milky Joe wants to know if you've been drinking.
I just told him no, not yet.
Oh, okay.
When Pope LaCroix comes on, though, I will be sipping some whiskey while playing that. Yes.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go grab some whiskey.
Later.
Damn.
You stay out of my Soko. And you stay on my wild turkey.
Huh? You're gonna ask a former infantryman to stay out of the whiskey.
Yes, because we've only got wild turkey 101, and we only got 100 proof Soko.
Oh, you can have the Soko. I ain't doing 100 proof again.
Well, the 101 is 101 proof.
The what one?
Wild turkey 101 is 101 proof.
Yeah, but 101's the number of my whole battalion.
We got Everclear.
Hell no.
I'll just shot Everclear with you.
I do some very bad things on Everclear.
Drunk Mario. Well, I think I just made a drunk Mario there. I just missed one.
I hope to God my mom didn't hear that, by the way.
What?
Someone, Retro Plastic Gaming, 795 stars.
Oh shit, dude, Retro. Did you raid me? I haven't been looking at the thing, man.
Yeah.
I saw you were on. I know I saw that. I saw you were on earlier. Didn't stop in, but dude, man, thank you. I didn't even see you sneak in here, man. So let's see. Unfortunately, we already had somebody get the lovely girl with the flower, so I'm gonna get you a bunch of drunk idiots saying thank you.
Thanks, man.
Well, no, it's the rest of the Final Fantasy staff saying thank you.
Oh.
There you go.
What, I'm not good enough?
Nah.
Look on your 6.
Oh,
on the
good.
armored.
Oh, good. He finally learns to stay off my keyboard and stop controlling my other version of Chrome.
Silver Fox sent hearts.
Yeah, she always does. Sweetheart.
What is that down there for him?
That is a piece of shit.
A reminder?
Yeah, for Eric's birthday.
My brother Eric?
I don't know.
It won't let me jump!
And see that, and Retro, that's also why
How do it won't let me get away, Shoo! I'm being stalked by a turtle shell.
Who just happened to kill a turtle trying to find a shell. Dude, hey, Retro, Frostman, other than the few times you'll see me on PS4, I do retro. I mean, I don't know if you consider PSP retro. I do. Because it's old enough now to be considered retro.
Is it?
Yeah.
God, I feel old. What the how the... What the...
It actually didn't fall down the thing.
Sure.
You don't have to sleep down here. You knew we were going to be loud. But yeah,
How did that turtle not fall?
But yeah, the PSP is the same age as PS3.
AJ says hugs.
I know.
Why don't we talk about AJ?
Because he's AJ.
Oh.
It's like Fight Club.
I thought it was Apache Junction.
No. Talking about AJ is like talking about Fight Club.
Josh Love says he loves his PSP emulator.
Which one you using, man? Is it the PSP EX 86 one? So that's the one I use all mine off of. With a little bit of a cheating thing, as I use a PS3 controller to operate the PSP. I mean,
Outworlds is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Outworlds. Why does that not surprise me?
Dude, I broke away from Nintendo after the Super Nintendo. Actually, no, that's a lie.
No, Malky,
Nintendo 64.
No, this is just fun. Trying to get my brother-in-law's name out there for his page that's pinned down in the comments on the bottom down there. No, I did that earlier today, and that was surprisingly what I thought was going to be the longest hour of my whole entire life, which then all of a sudden the hour crept up on me. Playthrough of Rad Racer 2, which was this week. And as far as I'm going from the last check-in I did, it's not been made official yet, but it is looking milky if you want to, yeah, the PSP, the X, yeah, whatever, yeah, that one, Josh.
That thingamabobber.
The thing that has more letters than what it should in it, yeah, that one.
It's so confusing.
But yeah, from Melky, from what it looks like for next week, and for those of y'all who want to know,
I'm gonna go put this back.
the game for next week looks like it's going to be Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Oh, Sylvia, it's our pleasure to have you chill in here. You know, you go have a great night, girl, and I'll see you on the next one.
Silva leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, bum.
At least it sounds like it. I can't be 100%, but. Hey, look, let's do the jumpy gauntlet.
Jumpy jump.
Yeah.
Watch out for the hammers. I hear they hoit.
Well, I'm retroplastic. I'm using I'm currently using Stream Elements right now, and my buddy over here, when he goes on YouTube to other than PS4,
Retro says Streamlab tools.
When he goes on to YouTube to do something other than PS4 play and stuff like that, he's actually I actually have him logged into my SL OBS, so he will be using Streamlabs. I'm using Stream Elements. 11:30. What time is it here?
It's
you got the same time as us. You must be in California, right, Sylvia? If I had to take a guess.
she put a thumbs up or something.
Yeah, no, somebody liked that one.
Oh.
So if you're running the same time as us, you must be in California or somewhere on the West Coast.
Isn't part of Colorado in the same time zone as us too? If I'm not mistaken.
I think so. Nope. All right, I was wrong. Sylvia, if I may, where are you watching from?
She could just give us the state, not necessarily
Yeah, I
the city.
don't care about city. Just
that was a little close for comfort.
oh, are you in Arizona, Sylvia?
That would explain it. Ooh, turtle.
At Retroplastics, Southern California. Oh, Josh is already on Sunday.
Time traveler.
Ah! I fell.
See, Sylvia, I never actually knew you were in the cell. Okay. Then yeah, definitely don't worry about the city, because I know where every city in this state is. Not like I come find you. I'm just saying I know where every one of them is, so I'd be able to talk any part of that you want.
Well, considering you're a tow driver and I used to be a tow driver.
Well, that, and I'm 35, and I've lived in Arizona for 35 years. I should know where everything is in this damn state by now.
I was born here.
Sylvia, you're like, what is that? Well, unless you consider Tolleson a real city, you're the next actual real city over from me. That's great. Yeah, I'm actually in Glendale, so. I said that all depends on if you consider Tolleson a city or just a random place that has nothing to do with it.
She said hee hee.
Yes, we know, AJ. You're an old man. Yeah, blip. Yeah, this. Blip, the little drop of ketchup that hides it. Yeah, one of those things, right, Sylvia?
Hey!
Oh, that timing was off with that thing. You should have just been able to land right on it.
I know. The game's a cheat, man. I'm telling you, the game's a cheat.
You know, Judge, it almost seems like everybody, at least one person, always at least has either some sort of a family or some sort of a friend or an ex or something that they know from either Phoenix or Glendale. It always seems to be that way. It's either you always hear the people talking about the friend or the family member or the ex from Phoenix, or the family member or the friend or the ex from Houston. One of those.
Uh-oh. Whew, that was a little close. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. No!
Good thing you're a midget.
I know, huh? I'm still saving myself the headache.
You have a good night too, Sylvia.
Night, Silva.
I say if you have
yeah, it's Silva, not Sylvia.
Whatever. I've called her Sylvia enough. But find Silva if you want to do that.
No, I was just going by properly.
No, I know. But yeah, no. If
I was sounding it out.
you have a good night. If you're awake later and I'm on, feel free. If not, I'm pretty sure I'll probably see you tomorrow.
Another spike up the so-called patootie. AJ says I'm not Fight Club.
Yes, you are. If you weren't Fight Club, we'd be able to speak about you.
I got it away from the camera.
I know. That's not what all the random noises was about.
He's all broken.
It's okay. It's a broken light. It's a broken light.
He's all broken.
It's a broken. Misa go fix it. Misa the Jar Jar Binks. Misa go fix the broken lighter. Says. It helps us little Annies wins the races. Yeah, Josh, that's rules number 1 and 2. Rule number 1, don't talk about Fight Club. Rule number 2.
Fight Club don't exist.
Rule number 3. Yeah, so we have a successful reconnection. Alright. Sorry guys, I'm having ping spike stuffs. So, Ryan, why do you say you wish that we live in Australia? It's kind of a funny thing to have pop up there. It's curiosity.
Maybe he just wants to hang out sometime or something.
Well, that'd be awesome.
Right?
I'm always good with people wanting to hang out.
I wouldn't mind another trip to Australia.
I'll do that first, but
Not for me.
yeah, but there'd be a problem. You would go find the people over here and stuff, and I would go immediately hunt down Rick. So that way I could go challenge him. So that way I could not have to worry about weird internets and challenge him to our U.S. versus Australia cricket match on the PS4.
Hey Ryan, question: is it illegal to get into a boxing match with a kangaroo?
I don't think it is.
Or excuse me, kangaroo.
I don't think it is. Mind you, I've also heard them say don't do it.
I'd still be the one to try.
Hold on, let's see if I'm back yet. We are. Hey, good, we're back. Sweet. I was all getting worried there for a moment. I'm like, no, internet, don't leave me.
It's being stubborn.
Right.
Is it because of everything that's hooked up to it or
I don't
something?
know. I have to think this modem. I think I gotta move it so it can cool down for a little bit. I heard it down the fan kick on down there like 3 times on that modem.
Not enough airflow.
Not for as tight as I have this thing up against something, but actually, no, that's actually the coolest out of all the modems.
No one seems to be chatting anymore. Did we lose everybody?
No, I don't think we did. This is 5. This is still connected. Hold on, let's go see where you guys all are. We did. People come back. Nope, there he is.
I'm not seeing it on my end.
Milky. I think any man fighting a Roo would have it. Are you drunk? I can't even read that.
It's not showing up on mine.
Back out. Go back in.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Yeah. Welcome to Facebook. The platform of I work when I want to.
I'd head smashed in, huh?
I think Milky's drunk.
Milky, are you wasted, man? And why ain't you sharing if you are?
You know the British. Coffee, crumpet, whiskey. Crumpet, whiskey.
Was he having a crumpet with the whiskey, or before the whiskey, or after the whiskey?
Oh, now he says he's got sausage fingers today.
Oh. AJ goes, I like your streams.
Well, I thank you, AJ. I like them too.
Kissy, kissy, smooshy, smooshy.
I thank you, AJ. I like them too.
Hey, Ken, are those wedding bells I'm hearing? I'm just, AJ, I'm just a joker.
Trunk. Yeah, so do I, John.
No fair. Now remember, stay away from the shell.
But it's so shiny. See there, I didn't touch the shell. You happy?
No, he touched you.
Okay.
Now show me on this anatomically correct doll where the bad turtle touched you.
He touched me right there. AJ, Halo, too old.
I love Halo.
Go back to your nursing home. Let the nurses feed you.
It's Halo Wars 2.
Let the nurses feed you your slop.
I did that on purpose.
Why?
I don't know. I just felt like a good excuse to cover up the fact that I wasn't paying attention.
I did it on purpose. Really? No, he just wasn't paying attention.
He says, I had a tall boy and a fat bull. I'm a happy camper.
Sounds like it.
Great. Is that Mr. Sausage Fingers?
No, Sausage Fingers is Milky.
Oh, okay.
He held me down with his... There, I did that on purpose.
Really?
No, actually.
Same thing I did.
Yep.
Luigi start. Ooh, I got one life left.
Too busy trying to say something stupid to AJ and...
I have but one life to give.
You know, we have to beat this castle so we don't have to go back and come up our way to it.
Oh, God.
Even though it's an hour and a half. Sometimes I wish I had two of these Super Nintendo controllers. Because then at that point, at least you guys would have some entertainment watching me kick his ass in Mortal Kombat.
Not if I'm playing with Sub-Zero.
That's fine. We could do a whole entire we could do a whole entire 2 hours with you with Sub-Zero and me with Scorpion. I'd still kick your ass. And then if I start getting tired of you, I'd hook up net play with Headlock and let him just like wipe the floor with you in 10 seconds or less.
Ooh, turtle.
Yeah, AJ, if he would have ran into those bones, he would have done it on Tortoise.
Tortoise, really?
Yes.
You had to go there?
Yes, you would have killed yourself on Tortoise.
Tortoise?
Yes. By the way, that's another good thing. A good attribute that a lot of good streamers have is
a sense of humor.
Is the on the fly absolutely disregard for having any shame about dad jokes and horrible.
AJ
puns.
says porpoise.
Well, he is a porpoise.
Ah, I tried to take the box.
Well, is it the absolutely no shame in being able to have absolutely horrible jokes and puns and laugh at them yourself.
It means half these players could probably at least jokingly make it in the infantry.
Oh no, my buddy that I keep referring to, Headlocked, he is the king master of dad jokes. And he loves it if you start everybody in the thing doing horrible dad jokes and horrible puns through the whole entire thing. My other buddy that I watch, Retro Yoda, he's, you give him one pun and he will turn that into 15 while you think up another one.
Sounds like a clawful day. Hadouken balls.
Ah, turtle.
Stay dead.
I was gonna say, did Bihan come in here? Am I missing Bihan, Josh? Or are you just randomly going Hadouken? Or Hadouken? Or Hadouken?
Hadouken!
Dragon uppercut! Sorry.
Hadouken!
No, I never played Street Fighter a day in my life, I promise.
I used to when it was on Super Nintendo.
It's good, I got it right there. you ever not want to do normal games, I can throw you Street Fighter at anything you want. I can throw you Street Fighter, I can throw you Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter Alpha Turbo. Oh, well, okay, as long as it's a 2-for-1 deal, Josh, that's all that matters.
Low bridge.
So, unfortunately, when we're all done with this, we might be getting off before Third Coast comes on, which is horrible.
Before who?
Third Coast Gaming.
Who's that?
Really cool guy. Mostly, pretty much, like... mostly takes, like,
It's always at that part!
Mostly takes the NBA 2K and makes it look like a child's play. Mostly. Almost anything he does, he makes look like child play, but...
It's always at that part.
Yeah. It is always at that spike that Luigi realizes he likes men.
I think that Spike has a thing for me.
Now, here's the other thing. You notice how I'm going a little off board with the I don't give a fuck?
Mm-hmm.
General most rule that Facebook just all of a sudden decides to go whatever and they just kind of throw their hands up and laugh with people probably while drinking is after about 10 o'clock on the West Coast, as long as you sit there and you know that that's the time when most kids should be in bed, at least any one of those kids that have their parents that bitch about everything should be in bed.
The ones that overly coddle their parents?
Yeah, them. All of a sudden, Facebook already knows that every streamer turns it into an after dark, which means the cussing increases, the sexual innuendos increase, the I don't give a fuck increases for the adults that are awake.
Yeah, because it's not our fault kids ain't in bed.
Nope. We warn everybody. We will keep it nice and friendly for your kid until 10 o'clock.
All bets are off.
After 10 o'clock, he's going to hear some shit he never should have heard.
Oh, you gotta remember, by the time we were, 4, we knew every swear word in the book?
Yeah, well, thanks to the public schools. We knew every swear word, we knew every swear word, we knew every innuendo, we knew every sort of motion you could do and every sort of whatevers.
Shoot, I was doing this at 3 years old.
Yeah, who wasn't?
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget my son's flipped us off at 2 weeks.
That was pretty funny. Although I wanted to kill him.
You wanted to kill him while laughing.
See, that would have made me a midget. Like, what the heck?
I actually had the timing. I bounced from him to the bouncer.
I told you I suck at this game.
It's not sucking, it's actually timing. Literally, there's a big difference.
Oh yeah? What's my excuse with the whole Spike area?
Your timing's off.
Timing? I missed jumping.
That's what I mean.
Holy crap, it's a crapple.
Not to mention, I've also been secretly sitting there playing Kaizo with Bob Ross and I love the Kaizo and all that other stuff. Which for you, Mr. Non-Mario speaker, Kaizo is the Mario games that they've made where they teach you how to do shit that you never knew you were allowed to be able to do in this game.
So it's a cheat sheet.
Shell wall jumps, triple shell jumps, shell to shells, how to throw a shell over the wall, how to throw one shell up in the air to bounce off a shell to grab that shell, to throw it over the wall, get over the wall, and grab the shell before it hits the ground and runs off on you. Pretty much a speedrunner's cheat sheet for Mario.
Things they didn't have in the 90s for 200, please?
Right. Yeah, no, there's that. Josh just said there's a lot of kids from the 80s and 90s who have never sniffed Mario. Well, I mean, if we're sniffing Mario, what are we talking about? Single line, double line, railroads? Are we using 1s, 5s, 20s? Are we going big baller with 100s? I mean, what are we doing, Josh?
Which Koopa is this one?
Piece of shit Koopa.
That's what you said about the last one.
They're all pieces of shit. That's why. I don't know. I just know he's bad and you're supposed to stomp on him.
Josh. See, I played this as a kid, but I always struggled it as a kid, man.
Actually, he's got a point. I've always thought Mario 3 was the easier one.
I couldn't even beat that one.
But that of course that was also the best Mario because then of course you noticed the. Oh, we're doing the
Morton Koopa.
We're doing the back alley with the people shooting craps up against the wall sort of thing, right, Josh? That's what we're doing. Crispy $1.
It's all fun and games until you see your mother in the mirror. Right.
That's why. Why do you think I don't do the Bloody Mary in the mirror? I don't want to see my mother.
No, I was talking about with the whole $1 bill crispy thing. I was adding to your line joke, his $1 crispy $1 bill
Jesus.
jokes. Oh God, no!
I got.
Really?
Yeah, you can't land anywhere on top of
No, you don't say.
AJ, to answer your question, I got up to the main bad guy.
Milky said he's going to sleep. Good luck.
Sleep.
Yeah, he said gotta head to sleep. Good luck.
Sleep.
SBG.
Isn't it like the middle of the day for you there, Milky? Anyway, have a good night. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow, actually, or today, or whatever the hell. But AJ, to answer your question, Intenchi Muyo, I got to the actual enemy's starbase, and then they had one that I was under-prepared for, because it was a battle that I needed to divide my teams up into 2 perfectly even teams, and I didn't, feel like going back and making it to where I had to grind for about 3.5 hours to do so. So I didn't. If that makes sense. And the 2 would be I actually lost where I was supposed to be going in the game, so I didn't go back either. But yeah, that's my story. Yes, while listening to Ozzy. Oh fuck, I got myself in the hole. Hey, Captain Hole.
You got a message, by the way.
I always get messages.
Yep. Well, this one's from actual messenger.
Continue.
At least we don't have to do the capsule again.
Yeah, I'll let you be Mario for a while.
I don't want to be Mario.
I'm tired of looking at red. You play red.
I don't like red. I like green. I got no excuse for that one. I did it because the I ain't got nothing. I did it because I'm an idiot. Yep.
I don't know, AJ. You want to have a real grindy game on stuff like that? Fuck, what was that one game that I had to do something? It was like took fucking forever. Shit, I'm trying to remember. I just played it a little while ago too, and I went, yeah, this is why I'm not playing this game. Fuck, what game was it? Sorry guys, my mind works about as well as our president's.
You're giving yourself a little too much credit there.
Not enough. But no, I played one game recently that if you want to talk about grindy and stuff, yeah, it took. Fuck, man, I wanted that mushroom. Oh, well. It took.
That mushroom would have saved you.
It took 45 minutes just to be able to go to the first town to feel comfortable enough to have a high enough level. I wish I could remember what game that was too. Well, I guess I'll never know. But yeah, it was one of those weird ones. So, well, my that also might be my my RPG playing style too, because I refuse to go talk to the first merchant to tell me that I need to go to the first cave and find that first wizard to get the first sword, to take his first daughter out to go get the first milk.
You lost me.
It's because I play RPGs and so does he, so he understands where I'm getting at. That I usually won't go do that unless I'm level 10 anyway, so I've learned. So guys, I'm going to say this. Let's see if we can get some nice round numbers. I have this thing of not having numbers that either end in 0 or end in 5. Can we try to get 4 more reactions? Well, and even though the number of shares end in 5, can we try to get 5 more shares if possible?
For what we're doing?
Yes.
So we're gonna get more viewers?
Well, that'd be 50 shares and that would be 20 likes. Or frowny faces or whatever the hell people want to send. Yeah, but you know what, though? I've watched people play Kakarot, and it's no more... Actually, I want to say it's about as, if not less, grindy. You can actually walk through that. Then, oh, I think it's that middle one right there. But I think it's,
I tried to get too fancy.
I think Kakarot's about as grindy as Saga's. So not too bad, but, you know.
I tried to get a little too fancy.
Fancy?
Fancy.
Oh shit, I got on top of the fancy.
That was a pretty. Get it, pretty.
That thing came back at me.
It's giving you 2.
Alright, fuck you. It's like, get out of my hands. Well, yeah, no, Josh, that's the way I am. Like, Final Fantasy 1, when I played that, finally beat it for the first time in over 20 years, I never, ever go take the first boss, no matter how easy that battle actually is. I never approached that castle for any... Yes, you can toss it upwards, I just did. But I never go touch that castle at anywhere less than level 7. Ever.
Run, Forrest, run.
So I'm always at least 3 levels ahead of where I need to be. 9 jump. It could have been a cavern down there. There could have been a princess. There could have been lava. Could have jumped right in front of an enemy that just went boom. And I go, ah.
I got a question for you. How well do Mario and Luigi actually know Peach?
At least according from certain things that you watch on YouTube and stuff like that, Luigi knows her really well. Usually from on her knees and a couple times on her back, and I think a few times.
In the biblical sense, I get it.
And Mario just knows that he has to go take her from an evil dragon every once in a while.
Do any of them actually know her well enough to go through this kind of hell to save her?
Luigi does.
So what's Mario's excuse?
He's hoping.
No comment.
There we go. Fuck you and your football.
I think that's the first time in a while Luigi's actually completed the mission.
Alright. But yeah, AJ, and just in case you were asking, yes, you can toss shells upwards. That's something you learn in...
Wait, what the...
That's something you learn in Let's Kaizo with Bob Ross.
I gotta do it. I got this!
Yeah, but AJ, see, I don't know what the whole big thing is. Peach, she's probably gotten rotten by now. We need Daisy.
What the?
The Peach has probably gotten rotten, but the Daisy's probably in full
I don't
bloom.
got this.
I don't got it.
It's a bad thing.
So yeah, just remember that, AJ. Peach is rotten, but Daisy's in full bloom.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Lots. I mean, nothing. I am an absolutely normal, average American.
In what universe?
America? No, that tomboy that keeps chasing Luigi like Mario chases Peach, that Daisy.
Was it Daisy or Peach in the movie that Koopa took?
Usually by about that time I'm drunk. But yeah, the same Daisy that Mario was, I think, after he probably found out his brother was porking his girlfriend and stuff like that, decided to go out and try to save his brother's girlfriend in the desert, aka Super Mario Land on the Game Boy. You remember that travesty fire? Where they had the can every time you grabbed the star and the turtle shells exploded at you and the fireballs were made out of rubber. That travesty of a game. Whee. Boink.
They just don't know when to quit.
No, but that was fun. Whee. So was that.
You missed. How could you miss? He was like 3 feet in front of you.
Sorry. Not sorry. Oh yeah, I forgot. You jump. So do I, somewhat. Not very well. Apparently.
There's another one.
I was done with that level. I'm like, nope.
Daisy Dukes. Peach is fresh.
Now remember, the peach is rotten. Daisy is...
Josh loved Mario and Luigi ran a train on her, so I'd say very well.
At least they better get something for doing all this work, I swear.
Right? You go through all this just for a kiss, man. You stuck in the friend zone.
I mean, why do you think Mario had to go through 8 castles with just a random toad sitting there going, "Thank you, Mario, but your princess is in another castle." She's like, "Fuck, Mario's coming, dude. Let's get out of here for a moment."
He's in the friend zone, but he just doesn't get it.
He's in the friend zone being a little overly friendly. Well, then you're unlucky, AJ. If you can ever manage to wake up on time, sometime before 12 a.m.
Says the man who himself can't wake up.
I'm at least up before 12 a.m.
I lost my mushroom.
But AJ, if you can ever wake up at some important time, like, you know, like when normal people stream, like me, and stuff like that, maybe somewhere around August or September, you will be able to see Mario RPG, aka Paper Mario the prequel, only without paper.
How long have we been streaming for?
Hour and 55 minutes.
Really?
Yep.
Oof.
We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes before a prop fuck. Prop fuck. That's a...
That would make one hell of a movie.
Yeah, 5 minutes before your suggested minimal amount of stream should be. Outside of doing like a competition.
Huh?
I
don't remember suggesting anything.
No, it's suggested you should be at least 2 hours minimal. It's not a mandatory rule, but especially when you get able to get paid, most places won't count your video as being able to make money if it's under 2 hours. Because, you know, they're in a business, so 2 hours means that's more time for more people to find them. You know, that sort of shit. More time for the people that have just found them to get ads shoved down their throat about try our premium so you can watch TV.
And I just completely wasted that mushroom.
And not only did you just completely waste that absolutely horrible mushroom, but Little Giant has just liked our stream.
Who?
Thank you, Lydia.
Little Giant?
Little Giant.
Who's Little Giant?
Little Giant streaming.
Oh.
Another wonderful, wonderful...
Sorry,
yes.
I don't know.
I know. No, another wonderful, wonderful compadre of mine over on Aptitude. Where all the nuts come to play games. Mostly Warzone.
Woo! That was a little close.
You had invincibility frames.
I know. I suck.
You should have used your invincibility frames.
And for the record, I told you from the get-go, I'm horrible at Mario.
He lies.
I am not.
He lies.
How dare you call my integrity into question?
I call your everything into question, dude. So, since he sat there and said it,
AJ wants to know when you became normal.
March 48th, 2035.
That year hasn't happened yet.
You don't know that. What universe are you living in?
The year of 2020.
Oh shit! I went into
the 1 year that when time machines are invented, they won't go back to.
Shit! I went into the wrong wormhole.
This is the 1 year when time machines are invented. They're not gonna go back to.
I don't know. I might go back to this year. Just sit there, come back this year. Where did you come from? Over here. Why? Why did you come back to this year? I was bored.
Because now I know I can leave whenever.
Yeah, I can come back right now sometime between COVID and the riots and leave somewhere between Yellowstone and Godzilla. He's getting water. So, since we are 2 minutes away from the 2-hour mark today, my wonderful 5 people, I'm going to wait for him to come back with his water. I'm going to wait for him to come back with his water. He's going to use his last life. I'm going to use my last life. Hopefully we can get through this. And if not, we will be saved. Okay. No, we are not doing blue oyster cult here. But, anyway, I'm going to wait for him to get back with his water. If he'll hurry up with his water. And he'll finish off his life. I'll finish off my life. And we will call that a stream for right now. I will see if I have energy to be able to click Purple LaCroix. I should, I hope. I don't know what I got right now. Purple LaCroix tonight or is Purple LaCroix first thing in the morning? I don't care one way or another, but one way I'm getting that game out for people. Even if I do it in the morning, though, I actually might be able to beat the whole entire thing. What do you guys say? Purple LaCroix in the morning where I can actually play both games that are wrapped into one, or do one where it's up in segments? What would you guys like? I'm good with either way. Break it up into parts or do a full-on thing of it. I want to hear what you guys say. This is the most... You chat is the most important thing ever. So I actually want to know value to what you guys are saying. And think, oof, as I pop my neck into place. And while popping my neck into place, I'm also going to turn this off for just a couple seconds. Well, yeah, of course you would like segments, AJ. You don't wake up till fucking 10 p.m.
Hey,
okay.
Ken, what happened to those shock tart thingies that we had?
I don't know. You want to come play your last Mario?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, so let's retry this. Everybody whose name is not AJ who wakes up before 10.
You shut off the camera?
Yes. Everybody whose name is not AJ who wakes up before 10 p.m. and actually likes to, involve living in a world that's not just a bunch of tweakers and a bunch of vampires. What would you like to see? Segments or all in one?
You talking about Twilight?
Yes. Well, the sparkling vampires on dust. What would you like to see? Full segments? Because the segments of segmented Purple LaCroix is going to roughly run at least 8 segments. All through, I actually should be able to do it faster because the segment part is the problem is you'll get into it, you'll have to stop right as you start to remember, you won't touch it for a couple days, you'll turn it back on, you'll have to remember where the hell you were going. That also eats up about the first 20 minutes of running around circles, so you go, oh yeah, I'm supposed to go here. One of those, but
really? Did that really just happen?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
I was personally thinking, I am down to my last 2 minutes.
Okay.
You stop.
Okay.
Jeremy, welcome in to the last horrible attempt at this ghost house. I'm sorry you made it in at this late, but yes, no, thank you. Aptitude streaming, yes. All us good people. I almost got hit by a ghost. By a ghost. Ghosty? Goshi? Goshi. We'll call it Goshi.
There they are. Oh, we're almost done?
Yeah. Because I forgot that I could duck under the Goshi.
I didn't
Did you not stick your arm in front of me to...
Sorry. I didn't do it on purpose.
You did.
Did not.
Igor, go to the Iron Maiden.
Yes, master.
You keep that up. I'm going to turn on Nintendo 64 and make you play Duck Dodgers.
I love Daffy Duck.
You ever played it on the 64?
No.
You won't say it after that.
I was born a Daffy fan. I will die a Daffy fan. I love that wacky duck.
Looks like we need to turn you into a Donald fan by having you play Cold Shadow.
No, I love Daffy. Daffy's the reason I'm a Warner Brothers fan.
Like I said, we could just always turn on Donald Duck and have you play Cold Shadow.
Well, I could always get a hold of G. Antonio and because he has connections in Warner Brothers. Maybe I can meet the guy who voices Daffy.
Yep, that's a fucking green light.
That's an orb.
It's a piece of crap, that's what it is. Oh, fuck, I was hoping I could fly over it.
That was a cheat. Look it out. My mama that was blocking. That was a baby guarding bubble.
AJ, you only like Taz because he sounds like you when he speaks. Guys,
I ain't touching that one.
Guys, if you're wondering, me and AJ have known each other for a little bit. But if you want Marvin, yes, dude, Jeremy, before I click out, tell me honestly, the Martian Queen in Duck Dodgers, the actual TV show.
Oh, she hot.
Did they have to make her look like that? So things of dreams right there.
That's like the Daffy Duck frickin' version of what's her name? The
Lola Bunny?
Yeah, that one. Not Lola. Well, Lola Bunny, but you also got Jessica Rabbit.
Well, see, I was gonna go Minerva Mink.
That too.
But no, dude, they need to bring that. They need to start doing reruns of that show, man. You had Lewis Black in there. You had, doing a smarty guy thing, doing one of the aliens in there. The multiple.
Is it weird?
You too, huh? I'm glad to see I'm not the only one, Jeremy.
Is it weird that because I grew up on Harry Potter, like the films and that I find Luna Lovegood like attractive?
No, because I still watch it for that one when they're having the Wizard Cup and stuff like that. The one from the all girls school, the blonde that walks by in the bathing suit.
No, like I grew up on Harry Potter. Like I'm a proud Slytherin. I love Slytherin House. I'm proud to have been sorted on Pottermore.
I'll do one thing real quick here before we end this here.
We never stop to think if we should when we're creating something.
Right. Sorry, here we go. I forgot to add another. Hold on, actually, while we're doing this, I am going to add that too while we're doing that. So we're not sounding all weird people.
But,
forgot to put that in there. There we go.
I forgot where I was going with that.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
There we go. I'm sorry, I forgot that I didn't have that proper thing set up in there.
And for the record, guys, the reason there's 11B on my symbol for you civilian people, all my military brothers and sisters know what that means. It's 11 Bravo. It's a job code for my OS. I was infantry. The Jedi symbol, just to explain my logo, is because my actual religion is Jediism.
Yes, that's a thing if you're wondering, AJ.
It really is. Over 400,000 people have literally claimed Jediism as a religion. It is actually a fully recognized religion. We were going to put an M4
Josh, Josh, you go ahead and have a good rest of your night. Hopefully I'll see you on the next stream, man.
Night, Josh. Nice meeting you. And then I put Mace Windu's lightsaber on there just because I thought the purple lightsaber was by far the best.
May the dimples be with you.
You're right. And that's pretty much it.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Black and green are my favorite colors. That's why the logo's black and green.
And then you got my annoying ass that he has to deal with all the time, so.
We're not going to go there. We can do a whole segment on that and then some.
We could, yes. So yeah, so you guys, like I said, I just wanted to have that moment just to talk for a little bit since we're all out of gaming for a little bit on
Dude,
that thing.
I'm tired of trying to beat that ghost house. That last bit with the orb was a cheat and a half. Like, your whole path was blocked.
Well, they expect you to still have like power up by the time you hit that too, but but guys, yeah, so either later or first thing in the morning probably I will be
Oh, it is morning.
when I wake up in the morning I will be running Popa LaCroix, and Sunday too. I missed it last week because of internet issues, but I'm going to do a test to see if I can continue running down Detroit Become Human for my Sunday night story time sort of thing to go. Depending on how that goes, I'm still working with my wife that you guys have seen on here once in a while, see when she wants to re-pick back up Ocarina of Time to come back and play with you guys some more on
Zelda,
that.
right?
Yes, that is Zelda.
Oh, okay.
So, we got a lot of stuff planned here, plus next week's submission with Sonic the Hedgehog. You guys will see me doing that as soon as it becomes official and open to do so, and all that stuff. Otherwise, I mean, I'm pretty sure I recognize a bunch of names that popped in here tonight, so I'm pretty sure I will see you guys in other streams around. Feel free to talk with me too. I'm the same person that you see right here behind the hand as you do in the chat.
Sorry.
I don't change at all.
I apologize.
Loud and annoying all the time. So, yeah. So with that said,
have a good night, everybody.
I'm gamed out. Yes, we are going to go out. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. And Retroplastic and where's the other dude?
I'd also like to give a shout out to Dragon Slayer Entertainment.
Go ahead.
And as well as my agent Chris over at Sun Studios. Thank you. You have any shout outs you want to give before we head out?
Just my usual, the thank you literally from the bottom of my heart for everybody who shared this, all you wonderful people that have been talking. You guys did awesome with this one. Retroplastic Gaming, again, if you see this, thank you for the stars. I couldn't find my setup over here to see who else had sent for today, but thank you also for that as a big help. And as soon as we accumulate more, that'll be better computers, less internet issues, more fun stuff for you guys to see, different games. I've got to do a test also to see if I might be able to run the pre-sequel for you guys one day. Since I got it for free, I want to see if my computer can handle running a computer game while streaming out. But with that said and everything, there's Michael coming in late, or liking late, one of those two. Either way,
Yeah.
still like it. But with that all said, you guys have a good night, and I will see you, unless I can't sleep for some reason. I do have insomnia, but I will see you first thing I wake up in the morning with Popa LaCroix. With that said, you guys take care, and if you're in any one of the hard areas, hard hit cities that during this
Please,
time
for the
of stuff,
love of God, be safe.
yes, be safe. We're actually worried about you, and we do try to make this a whole place where you can escape all that stupidity that's going on out there and just laugh at one or two of us just being a bunch of idiots with a controller in our hand.
Oh, we're clowns with a controller in our hands.
That's our goal.
We're
That's
just
our goal.
clowns.
I'm getting visited by a fuzzy thing that's been trying to control my computer all night.
The cat.
Yeah. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and run the outro, and I will see you guys on the next one.
Be
Take
safe,
care.
everybody.